Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about starting a boutique or any business online, brick and mortar, whatever. This is just going to be talking about starting your own business. If you guys don't know, I have an online boutique called Willie Lee, and I'll talk about everything later in the video about why I did it, how I started it, and everything. But this is just a video because these videos are so hard to find on like how to start a fashion boutique. So hopefully this video will help you out, and I've got my notes down right here, so let's get started. Alright you guys, so if you're watching this video, 9 times out of 10 you're thinking about opening your own boutique, whether it's online or a brick and mortar store. So I guess my first tip into starting a boutique is knowing why do you want to start it. So for me, I wanted to start my boutique because I'm a sport management major in college right now, and I've been working for baseball teams and football teams and basketball teams, and literally all my weekends are taken up. So I know that once I get married, Daniel put a ring on it, and we have kids, I'm gonna want to be home with them on the weekends, and plus I've always dreamed about being a stay-at-home mom, and having an online business would help. So I went ahead, and I knew I always wanted to work in fashion. I've always worked in retail, so to me, I just I wanted to own my own business. I was tired of working for somebody else, and I knew if I started now in college, then hopefully by the time I turn 24, 25, I will be making a lot of money and be able to support a family. So that's why I started, and plus it's really fun, and I love cute clothes. This is something for my boutique, so I love clothes. So just think to yourself, why do I want to start this? And am I doing it because it's popular? Am I doing it for the money? Because trust me, in the first year, you don't make a lot of money. Starting a boutique, you also have to think about how you're going to keep track of everything. Your finances, your budget, well, budget goes into finances, and what else? Marketing, when things are arriving, when things are going. So it's just really hard to keep track of all that different type of stuff. So you should really have a planner, agenda, whatever. I know these right here have been amazing, and I got it from Marshall, so it was cheap and cute, so can't go wrong. But yeah, just keeping track of everything that's going to be coming in, shipping out, when you want to run sales, things like that. So keeping a calendar is really good. Honestly, I'm really bad at writing in my calendar. I'll write in it for a month, and then the next month I write nothing down, and then I come back to it and then write nothing down. So for me, I say keep a calendar, keep a schedule, but I know for me it's really hard to. But that's just me. You might be able to stay on top of it. But yeah, so my next thing is, for me, it helped that I set a time frame for myself. So when I first thought about starting my boutique, I decided to set my own time frame, and I decided to basically give myself 1 whole month to start it. I know, 1 month, and that's all that I gave myself, and I actually got it done, and it was stressful, really stressful, but it ended up working out really good. So yeah, I would recommend giving yourself a time frame. Maybe not a month to get everything that I have on this list done, but I mean, my thing was I set a month for myself because I knew that if I pushed it off and pushed it off and pushed it off, then I would have not, it would be December now and I still wouldn't have anything. So I knew that I had to go ahead and give myself a time limit, set a date, and make it happen. So I definitely recommend doing a time frame. But so aside from your time frame, I think it's very smart to know what you want to sell and who you're selling to. For me, my market demographics are basically college girls, sorority girls, yeah. So my market is more of fun, new styles, new trends, not stuff that you can find anywhere. So the bell bottoms, the huge chunky sweaters with bright colors, the fringe, everything, that's my market. And sometimes that can be really hard to find as a small boutique owner and pay for, because that stuff is priced really high from different wholesalers. But if you find it, it's worth it. So I feel like you should just know from the beginning who you want to sell to, who is your ideal customer. Like, that's really important to know, because if you don't know who you're selling to, then you're not going to reach the person who you want to sell to, or you're going to get a lot of customers who shop with you only once because they saw one thing that they maybe liked. But if you have 10 girls who really love this style, and you come out with a style that's very similar, like 9 times out of 10 they'll buy that thing again from you. So yeah, so just know who you're selling to and what you want to sell. I know for me, I don't sell shoes yet and I don't sell pants yet because, one, I'm a one. Most girls want to try their stuff on. Shoes run very funny. So right now I just do clothes and jewelry, and so far that's worked amazing for me so far. But this is your boutique, so you get to sell whatever you feel like it. So that's all on you, girl. So next, I'm going to be talking about getting your licenses. So I live in North Carolina, and for me, I had to get a business license, and then with that came with like the sales tax and return forms that I have to do quarterly, which is stressful. But good thing that my grandma's an accountant, so she helps me out a lot. But you want to have that, and also it's very important that you get your wholesaler license, because if you don't have that, then you won't be able to buy your clothes at a discounted price, which, I mean, this is how you start your unique clothes, and you don't want to pay full price and then sell it for full price, whatever. But you need your wholesale license, and basically, if you don't know what a wholesaler is, you buy things in bulk. So I know for me, I buy pack. Well, every boutique owner pretty much, you buy a pack, and in that pack comes 6 items. So for example, I have this right here. So this sweater right here, even though I got it from a detach, but let's pretend that I brought it from an actual wholesaler. And I'll talk about detaches in a whole new video. But this sweater right here, you would get it, but you would get 6 of these. 9 times out of 10, you would get 2 smalls, 2 mediums, and 2 larges. That's how clothes runs. Pants are a lot different. Pants, you normally probably get at least 10 pairs, ranging from a 1 to maybe a 13. So get your business license, get your wholesale license. It's free in North Carolina, so make sure you do that. Alright, so now you're going to decide what selling platform that you want to use. I currently use Shopify. It's $29 a month. I have the basic standard plan. It's great. I love it. I customize my site. I'll put my site in the description box so you can see how I did it, and I did it all by myself. So if you want a video on how to design your own website, then hopefully I can manage to set up my stuff so I can show you guys how I made it. But if you don't want to use Shopify, there's also Square. And I know a lot of people just use Facebook. They just have a Facebook group for their platform, well, for their shop. But because I have Shopify, I can connect it to Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. So I have all of those. I use Instagram the most because, I mean, I'm almost 21. All my friends use Instagram, so most poppin' boutiques have good Instagram followings and things like that. So I would definitely recommend finding a good platform that you like. So don't just use Shopify because I said use Shopify, but use it because you use the free 14-day trial, played around with it, and you really like it. So it's one of those things that you have to test out. I personally like Shopify better than Square because you can have apps, you can connect it to MailChimp and send out emails. The shipping on it is super good. I only paid $2.66 to ship off things, so yeah, really good. You can save your customers' info, you can set up discounts, things like that. So it's really nice. And I used to work at a boutique and we use Point Sale, and if you've ever heard of it, it's pretty nice. Wait, what's it called? No, sorry, it wasn't called Point Sale, it was called Springboard. And Springboard is when you're really up there, I guess. Or no, not necessarily, but I've had experience with both Springboard and Shopify, and I would go with Shopify. Also, with Shopify, I got this card reader right here, card chip and swipe reader, just for whenever I do decide to do pop-up shops, or my roommates want to buy something, or friends down the street want to buy something. I'm not going to make them pay for shipping. They can just come over here and grab it, swipe their card, and I'm good to go, and this is free. But the fun part that everybody's waiting for is buying the clothes and designing your logo and your name and getting all the right supplies. So buying your clothes is super fun. It can be super stressful because you know that you want certain things, but it's not in the budget, so you have to go with something else. Designing your logo is really fun. What I did it all by myself. It's pretty generic, well, not generic, but I made it me. And like deciding what you want your name to be, aside from designing your logo, I should have said that. Find out what you want to name your boutique first, and then design your logo. So for me, I read that you should name your boutique based off of something you would never get tired of hearing, or something that's going to make you want to not give up. And for me, I named my boutique Willie Lee Boutique, because my great grandma's name was Willie Lee, and she's somebody that I looked up to. And in my family, like, everybody pretty much owns their own business, so I just kind of wanted to follow into her footsteps, and she's the one that started it all. And so yeah, I named it after her. So yeah, just designing your logo. I looked on Google, Pinterest for inspiration, but at the end of the day, I just came up with something simple that worked for me. So yeah, and I can make a whole talk about buying clothes in another part. But so the last thing that I really didn't even think about when starting was getting the right supplies. So I didn't think about getting things to like send your products off on, or like business cards or things like that to pass out. So that right there is super important, and I have a few things right here are examples of what I'm talking about. So this is what I ship off all my products in. It's a simple poly mailer. I want to say it's 13 by 15. I got it off of Amazon, a pack of 100 for about $20. And then I have my things that actually go in the bag, which is a postage card. Yeah. And so I put this in there, and then I write something sweet on the back, like, hey, thank you for your purchase, it really made my day, blah 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 blah. And then here is my actual business card, and on the back of it says your purchase made my day, and it has 1 Peter 3 and 4, which basically talks about how you should like clothe yourself, not only clothes but also in love and kindness, and things like that. So that's pretty much it on what you should know for starting your own boutique or any business at all. All of this stuff has really helped me. I have been in business for almost maybe 6 months now. I'm coming up on 6 months, I think. If not, I'm really close to half a year. And it's been the best decision I've made so far. So if you have any more questions, then just please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching.